Hello and welcome to another edition of Beer Reactions, where we are going to be reacting to another beer.
Certainly are.
But before we do that, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like the video, and then you won't miss any more of our goings on.
Yep, absolutely.
With our beer. So, I'm Jono.
And I'm Paul.
And what beer have you got today?
Well, it was my turn to bring a beer tonight, wasn't it?
It was indeed.
So, this beer is from Stewart Brewing, who are in Edinburgh. And this is a black IPA called Night Falling, and it's 4.9% ABV. And black IPAs are always something that's kind of intrigued me because it's an IPA, but it kind of looks like a stout. Yeah. But stouts can be, I was going to say,
very dark, chocolatey,
viscous,
very
perhaps.
viscousy,
yeah, quite dark. So for you, in your experience, what makes a black IPA, and why is it different to a normal IPA?
Well, you brew it like you brew an IPA,
right?
But in your mash, you also add something like crystal malt, a little bit of chocolate malt, maybe, or black malt, because then you get the colour without much of the flavour. But you don't put much in, and roasted barley as well, so you get that darkness added in. So
do you think we should be expecting some flavours that you might not have in an IPA? Something that's a little bit roasted, a little bit dark.
Yeah, but the thing about black IPAs is you get the IPA flavour, you still get all that, but it's got a richness to it that you don't normally get with an IPA because of the darkness.
And are you expecting to have that sort of a hop forward flavours and aromas from a dark IPA?
You should still get that. Yeah, it's still an IPA, so it's still supposed to perform all the functions of an IPA, but it's also got the dark mystery.
Right,
the dark mystery of the darker malts that's used to make it.
Okay. Well, shall we open this beer and?
So where's this from again? Is this Stewart Brewing?
Stewart Brewing in Edinburgh.
Right, so we'll put a link to Stewart Brewing in the description, so if you want to check the brewery out, there's a link there for you to do that.
I believe they've got a nice tap room and they do pizzas as well, so that's a winner.
Did you bring a pizza?
No, I didn't know.
You can't get the staff.
Oh, nice little genie.
Nice little genie there, look,
coming out, yeah. Okay, Jono. Ready for this?
Yeah, look at that. See, it looks like a stout, doesn't it, when you pour it? It does have an appearance of stout, but it's less. Yeah, it's
dark, but it's less dark. You can see through the lightness in it as well.
From a description point of view, it almost looks like you're pouring Coca-Cola.
Do you know, spot on, Jono, that's exactly what it
or dandelion and burdock or something like that.
Exactly what it
It's not got that, like you say, viscosity is a good word. That density that you get.
You're right, it looks just like Coca-Cola.
With a head, yeah. It's like a Coke float.
A Coke float. Oh, quick, get your chops on that. Okay, so...
Oh, I've had a sneak preview.
So, it looks cracking.
See, it has got that hoppy smell to it, yeah, there's tropical.
There's definitely a kind of tropicaliness to that.
It's mangoes, a little bit of pineapple, grapefruit even.
Maybe a little bit piney as well, a little bit resinous.
Yeah, resinous bit. Yeah, I'm going to say a little bit of woodiness there.
Gosh, the aroma's actually really good.
Nice, yeah,
really
it's
good.
Very encouraging.
I think I'm going to have to get in there and give that a taste.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, that is good. I like that. There is definitely, it's like IPA, you've got the IPA, but there's a dark bitterness riding through that.
Do you know what Stewart Brewing? I think that's a really cracking beer.
Yeah.
There's you can taste the roast. There's a roasted flavour on the top of my mouth.
Yeah.
That's coming from those probably
the darker malts.
The darker malts.
Yeah, but then you still get that forward hop bitterness, that tropical flavour, a little bit of citrus, a little bit of piney resinous.
There's definitely a kind of a sort of chocolate coffeeness there, but that's not the main flavour. It's almost like a...
Which if it were a stout it would be.
Would be, that's right.
It detracts from that a little bit. It does look like a stout, but it's not got the same qualities as a stout. Because you don't get that sort of forward hoppiness with the stout. It's more about the malts and the roasted and the chocolate and the coffee flavours without the hops, whereas you get that with the hops in this. It really is a hybrid almost.
It's almost like kind of confusing my little tiny brain a little bit.
Now, if you tried this with your eyes shut, would you have known any differently?
Oh gosh, that's... Yeah, certainly in terms of the kind of viscosity. There's a big difference to what you would have with a stout, I think.
That's thirst quenching, isn't it?
Do you know, I was absolutely thinking that, and do you know the litmus test that we always talk about is, could you sink a few of these on a sunny day? The answer is definitely.
Yeah.
Aroma,
nice.
absolutely.
A beer garden on a sunny day.
The aroma's absolutely spot on.
And you tend, I mean, I do, but a lot of people don't. If you're having a stout, a lot of people don't bother chilling a stout, whereas that, you have it chilled and it's nice chilled.
You absolutely would do.
Yeah.
You absolutely would do.
Oh, and actually there's that bitterness does linger.
It does.
You keep that citrusy aftertaste for quite a while there. It's very, very refreshing. I like that.
I'm finding that kind of roasted flavour really lingers on my palate as well. It's almost like tobacco or coffee or something like that.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
See what you mean? Yeah.
Okay, so it passes the litmus test in terms of you're going to sink a few of these on a summer day. Scores in the doors, Jono?
I'm going to give that 8.
Yeah, I'm going to give that 8 out of 10 as well.
Good beer. So if you can get hold of one of these, give it a go because it's a cracker.
Stewart Brewing, I think this is a really, it's a clever beer. It's a cracking beer. It's a beer that's absolutely full of flavour. And I think I've actually had a few Stewart Brewing beers before.
Yeah.
There's a couple of really, really nice ones out there. They're obviously a couple of they're a talented brewing company.
Indeed.
Brilliant. Thanks very much, Stewart Brewing. That's been great tasting that beer tonight. Thoroughly enjoyed it.
Indeed. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and have a look on our other social media platforms as well for our other content that we put on.
Absolutely.
Indeed.
Get in touch, and of course we'll put some information about Stewart Brewery and their tap room. And we won't put a link to their pizza menu, but you can certainly have a look if you're interested.
Indeed.
Brilliant. Thanks again for tuning in to Beer Reactions.
Slange.
Slange.